The world would be much happier if men were as fully able to keep silent as they are to speak. All submissiveness is rooted in fear, whether the leader to whom we submit be human or divine. The world needs open hearts and open minds, and it is not through rigid systems, whether old or new, that these can be derived. The whole problem with the world is that fools and fanatics are always so certain of themselves, but wiser people so full of doubts. When two things have frequently existed in close temporal contiguity, either comes in time to cause the other. I do not agree with Plato, but if anything could make me do so, it would be Aristotle's arguments against him. We are faced with the paradoxical fact that education has become one of the chief obstacles to intelligence and freedom of thought. If the matter is one that can be settled by observation, make the observation yourself. The oppression of a minority by a majority is no better, except numerically, than the oppression of a majority by a minority. The young, no doubt, make mistakes, but the old, when they try to think for them, make even greater mistakes. He who exercises his reason and cultivates it seems to be both in the best state of mind and most dear to the gods. My whole religion is this: do every duty, and expect no reward for it, either here or hereafter. The circumstances of men's lives do much to determine their philosophy, but, conversely, their philosophy does much to determine their circumstances. The merits of democracy are negative. It does not ensure good government, but it prevents certain evils. This seems plainly absurd, but whoever wishes to become a philosopher must learn not to be frightened by absurdities. The trouble with the world is that the stupid are cocksure, and the intelligent are full of doubt. The fanatic fails to recognize that the suppression of a real evil, if carried out too drastically, produces other evils which are even greater. The morality of work is the morality of slaves, and the modern world has no need of slavery. If I were granted omnipotence, and millions of years to experiment in, should not think man much to boast of as the final result of all my efforts.